Hi YouTubers, just a quick review of my dollar store purchases today, and I wanted to show you guys what I got for $27. And not all of the stuff is actually going towards the survival cash either, but anyway, just starting out with the basics. I bought some first aid supplies, some witch hazel, and some antibiotic cream, storage bags for an upcoming trip, and a cute little carabiner that has a clock on it that I'm going to put on my ski jacket. Vienna sausage, which I used to eat as a little girl, like the taste of, but is also good for a bug out bag. Very light, calorie dense, protein dense food. Pretty much nothing but sugar and apple cider vinegar. There's nothing natural about this, but it's very calorie dense, good for morale building. And here I have the reason that I went to the dollar store. I actually went in search of real shelf-stable milk, and the manager told me this was all they could keep in the store was the soy milk drink. And I think that's because so many of us are buying this up to use in our emergency stores that she can't get it. Then I have this beef broth. I usually buy Swanson's, and this is a beef broth that's made in Canada, which I feel pretty good about. I'm going to try this in some of my recipes and see if I like the taste of it, and if I do, I'll be a dollar store customer more often. I'm going to come over here to this Uncle Ben's rice. We use Uncle Ben's anyway. I've been a big fan of Uncle Ben's since the 80s. The rice just cooks up really nice and without having to tend it or watch it. And I just like it. The whole family likes it. We're used to Uncle Ben's rice. And these little packets of rice each cost $1, and they were actually my best buy today because they were packed with the most calories. And I'm going to show you a calorie count here in a second. This other stuff here, this is not included in my calorie count. The Diet Ocean Spray cranberry juice is to use for low-calorie cosmopolitans, and those are Neckos, which are my husband's favorite kind of candy. So that's the real-life aspect of my trip. And the rest of this hopefully will never be the real-life aspect of my trip, but I'm not quite so sure about it in this time period. So anyway, here's the calorie count for all of this. And I wanted to show you how many calories I've got out of my $27 worth of purchases. 3,600 calories for the rice. Now if you consider a pound of fat is 3,500 calories, that's a pound of fat right there when it metabolizes. You have 120 calories in the broth, beef broth, 1,400 calories in the milk. Again, as you can see, the cider is pretty calorie dense, and it's nothing but sugar, really. But it's morale building, and if we ever need it, then that is something that is going to be really nice to have. And then again, the sausage, which I got in hopes of using for an eventual bug out bag, and I know so many of you guys are so far ahead of where I am, but again, just trying to start small. All of the videos I've made since the first video I've made within about 3 or 4 days, so bear with me. When I talk about these things with my family, they just kind of roll their eyes and say, "Yes, Mom," and you know, it's hard to say this, but it's really difficult to be the person in the group who turns out to be right sometimes. I know a lot of people like to say, "I told you so," but I'm not one of those people, and this is not something I would like to be right about. And if I'm not right about it, all of this food is going to go to our church's food pantry. So either way, I think I'm doing a good thing, but I just encourage all of you ladies out there, or even all of you guys whose spouse is not on the bandwagon with you, yet about this and doesn't see the importance of it. There may come a day when they do see the importance of it, and you'll be glad you did this. Well, this is MiniPrepper signing off. Thank you for watching.